when you are talking about time, you normally spend that time. So going to rocks, the verb spend,
Yes, only I don't
right?
don't remember.
Okay, here is the most important part.
Yes. Okay.
How can we associate words to remember better? Because the problem that we have at speaking and writing, and the reason why we don't understand the audios, is because we are not connecting words with context and group words in specific environments, you know?
Okay.
So dedicate exists, but the word dedicate is used when you are talking about, you know, a purpose because you think it's important. Look at this. She dedicates herself to work. Dedicates herself. You see?
Mhm.
This cookie, the group of words, doesn't match your idea.
Okay.
Probably by definition, it can match. But by the position of the words, you have dediques al estudio. That word doesn't allow the use of this word. You need to use something. Dedicate, probably the correct form, if you want to make it with dedicate, there's no level. I think this is B2. The B2 form would be passing the exam relies on the time that you dedicate yourself to study. But this is more difficult, do you agree?
Mhm.
So if you have a word that sounds similar to Spanish, you should reconsider it. That's a tip number one.
Okay.
Every time you see a word that is similar to Spanish, especially when it's a very long word, be careful with those words because they are tricky.
Okay, teacher.
The verb should definitely be spent. Try to complete your sentence using the word spend.
Okay, passing the exam relies on the time that you spend to study.
To spend, to study. Let me check. I think the verb spend
Mm,
enters into this category, eh?
spend. Mm,
Because it sounds strange, spend to study. Spend infinitive or gerund. Today I was studying some phrasal verbs and I came across this example. They spent £3,000 fixing up their house. Aha. Check this out. Today I was studying some phrasal verbs and I came across this example. They spent £30,000 fixing up their house. And I wonder if the sentence works if we put infinitive after the verb spend. For example, if I say, they spent £30,000 to fix up. The answer, both can be possible, but they have a different meaning. Spend money first and then they fix it up. They spend money to fix up their house. Okay. In this case, there's purpose. You need ing, rocks.
okay.
Yeah,
Um,
because if you don't, you're talking about money.
Okay. So the passing the exam relies on the time that you spend studying.
That is totally correct. Very good. So here is the complexity. Number one, remembering the words at the moment relies on understanding the context of the word. I know that you know the word spend. This is not new vocabulary,
Yes.
right? But the association to this to the situation is the thing that is affecting the the speech. We are not connecting the words that we should be connecting with the words that we need. So situational environment. Every word has a situational environment. Let's talk about that. Situational environment of a word. It's very interesting that when you are talking about money, for example, the vocabulary is similar to the vocabulary about time. So when you are talking about money and time, they are two very different topics, but both can use vocabulary like invest, spend, waste, uh, take, like Elena said, invest, spend, waste, and take, which are verbs that are by environment associated to money and time. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
This also goes with a lot of other environments. I need to investigate this a little bit more, right? Because I need to find other environments in which this happens, so I can give you more examples. Anyway, we can analyze some models of words, so you can start duplicating the information. So what I want to do today with you is to give you a model answer, and we can associate and analyze the vocabulary that comes in it. Let's check what environment and what situational environment we can learn from this text. Look at this exercise. Help me reading the exercise. Karen.
Yes, teacher. Articles wanted. My favorite city. What's your favorite city? What's so special about this city? What city would you love to travel to in the future? Tell, tell us what you think. Write an article answering this question, and we will publish the most interesting ones on our website.
So let's analyze the model answer. I have a model answer here for this corresponding exercise. And it goes like this. Help me reading the answer. Elena, help me please.
Model answer. My favorite city is Paris because so lively and interesting. It is also full of surprise
Only one surprise?
of surprises.
Says exactly.
I continue.
Continue.
Paris is a city of variety. It was
Continue.
many
This is difficult. Paris is a city of.
Paris is a city of variety.
Pronunciation.
Variety.
Okay. This symbol. Va.
Va.
Va. Second symbol. Rai.
Rai.
Varai.
Variety.
Varai. Ah.
Variety.
Exactly. Varaya.
Variety.
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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Again. Varai.
Variety.
Complete.
Variety.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't run. Variety.
Variety.
Varai. Say it together. Varai.
Variety.
Excellent. Correct.
Variety.
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 Complete.
Paris is a city of variety.
Correct.
It was many beautiful on buildings, but
Oh, it doesn't say it was. One more time. It.
it was many.
It doesn't say it
Oh,
was.
it 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 has many beautiful
Yes.
old buildings,
Excellent.
but it also feels modern. You
Mhm.
can visit expensive to the signature shop or small
Oh,
traditional market.
let me just eliminate the number two. What can you visit?
You can visit expensive the signature shop or a small
Okay, let's check this out. Expensive pronunciation.
designers.
Aha.
Designer.
Designer.
Designer. So one more time.
You can visit expensive designer shop or a small traditional market. There are hundreds of restaurants which serve French food or different food from around the world. You can meet and kinds of people too.
Oh,
There is
what can you meet again?
you can meet
Uh-huh.
all kind of people too.
Okay, okay. Pronunciation.
Kind. Ay, todo eso se me-
Exactly, guys. And the first time you said al. It's not al. Pronunciation all.
Oh,
All. So complete one more time.
um, you can meet all kinds of people too. There
Excellent.
is there is something for everyone. I would love the travel to New York in the future because if seeing the city in
Because what? Person verb
because
complement.
if I
Person. Aha. It's a person I.
yes because I've seen the city in so many films and I would love to visit it in real life.
Good. Good, good, good. Here is the analysis. Who can tell me what words sound like keywords for the city? Find words that are very important to talk about Paris in the text. Who want to try?
I teacher.
Action rocks.
Maybe buildings?
Buildings. Buildings in the category of nouns. What else?
Adjectives like lively and interesting.
Exactly. Pronunciation. Lively, not lively.
Lively and interesting.
Oh no, it's lively. Oh my God.
lively,
I always have said lively. Oh my God. We learn something every day. Adjectives like lively and
Interesting.
exactly. Agreed. Good. What else?
Expensive designer shops or small.
Okay, keywords. You gave me a group of, that was a lot of words.
Yes, sorry.
Maybe designer shops.
Designer shops in the groups of nouns. No?
Okay.
And in the same group, we can also put another location that they mention.
Mhm.
We can
Yes,
also write markets.
traditional markets.
Exactly. In the purse of adjectives, we can use precisely, Karen said, traditional. We can also use the words, other description we have there, expensive, no? Small. And in terms of verbs, what verbs are keywords when you are talking about a city?
Field.
Has.
Has, feel. I don't think the word feel. Where is the word feel, Karen?
Uh,
Feels modern.
Fields, but it also feels modern, no?
It also feels modern. That's interesting. We can put that as a word that can appear in this context too. Because normally the verb feel normally is not associated to cities, no, it's associated more with emotions and sensations,
Yes. Mhm.
right? So that
Right.
is a very good observation, Karen, eh? Very, very good observation. What
Thank you.
other verb do you think can work?
Visit.
I agree.
Meet
Visit. Meet. Correct.
and love.
Love. Can you repeat the pronunciation?
Love.
Love. I don't.
I
What?
would love to travel to New York. No, I know.
The verb love. That's of course yes. Of course you can. Like, no.
Yes.
And
Like
then this is precisely understanding the words and the group of words according to the context. The context can help you understand a group of words. One of the most important, I think, that we can extract here is the word feels, because we don't normally use the word feels when you are talking about locations. Do you agree?
yes.
So this is one of the most important notes I need you to take. Verbs that can change from context to context. Okay? And of course, new vocabulary like lively. The verb lively, the adjective lively, is a new word that can demonstrate good level of English. All right? Let's now Let's now analyze the same text, but in a higher level. Because this is perfect for an A2, probably B1 lower, you know? Let's make it bigger. Okay. Look at this. Read the following answer. Jesse.
The next one is that
The answer.
the
The model
answer.
answer.
Model answer to my favorite city. Kyoto or
Kyoto.
what?
Being
Kyoto.
Japanese is Kyoto.
Kyoto. Kyoto is my favorite city. It's not the biggest city in Japan, but is it but it has a special charm that you can't find anywhere else. The city is full of history with ancient temples.
Sorry, the city is full of history with new vocabulary.
It's full of history. Um,
Oh, sorry.
and oh my god.
What happened?
Then I don't know the first
The
one.
first symbol, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very
Eh?
simple symbol. It's very similar to Spanish. You know, it sounds like
I
this.
A.
ah, a
Ain. Uh-huh.
ancient
Exactly.
Ancient.
ancient
Ancient.
ancient.
Which is similar to old, but thousands and thousands of years ago. An ancient museum, an ancient location, ancient ruins, you know?
Mhm,
So read it again.
ancient.
What is the city full of?
The city is full of history with ancient temples, beautiful gardens, and traditional tea houses. Walking through the streets of Kyoto feels like stepping back in time. The cherry blossoms in spring.
Pronunciation.
Uh,
The cherry blossoms where?
the cherry blossom in spring.
Exactly. You know, the four seasons of the year. Spring, winter, autumn, you know?
In the spring are breathtaking,
Mhm.
and the red leaves often make the city glow.
Mhm.
Um, what makes Kyoto so special is the peaceful
Mhm.
atmosphere. Even though it's a popular tourist destination, it never feels too
Crowd in past?
crowded.
Exactly. One more time. Even though
It never feels too crowded.
the idea doesn't start there. Remember that
Even
commas don't finish ideas in English.
mm, even
Exactly.
even though it's a popular tourist destination, it never feels too crowded.
Yes.
You can find quiet spots in the gardens or by the riverside
Mhm.
where you can relax and enjoy the beauty of nature.
Oh, the beauty of what?
The beauty of nature.
All right, pronunciation.
The beauty of nature.
Exactly.
Nature.
Nature.
That's right.
The beauty of the nature. The people in Kyoto are also very kind and welcoming,
Mhm.
which makes every visit feels special.
Mhm.
In the future, I would love to travel to Paris, like Kyoto. Paris is a city with a lot of history and culture. Mm, I've always dreamed of seeing the Eiffel Tower
Mhm.
and walking along the Seine River.
Oh, the same what?
See along the Seine
River or river?
River.
Incorrect. River.
River.
Yes.
River.
River.
One time.
Yes, I've always dreamed of seeing the Eiffel Tower and walking along the Seine River.
Mhm.
I am also excited to try the delicious French food.
Mhm.
I hope I can visit Paris soon and expensive the match and no no
Inexpensive.
no. I hope I can visit Paris soon and experience the magic of the city for myself.
Mhm.
Kyoto will always have a special place in my heart, but I am looking forward to exploring more amazing cities in the future.
All right. Please, everybody, select and understand what are words from the second paragraph. What are words or phrases you would like to copy in an exercise like this? Of course, the first model answer was had less level than this. This has more vocabulary, this has more ideas, and this has more structures. So I want you to find words that you think sound and look very, very, very well. Let's
Like,
begin with
like a,
yours.
like, sorry, teacher, like the first box.
Like the first box, what do you mean?
the words that we have to.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Okay.
the words we chose in the first time, it was only words. But now find groups of words or phrases that you would like to copy. What words look or sound very, very nice to you?
For me, the part that sounds very fine or very up level, it's when said even though it's a popular tourist destination.
Okay. Even though it's a popular tourist destination, but be careful, the idea doesn't end there, eh?
Okay, so
It's
it's
incomplete.
what makes Kyoto so special? No,
No, because you have a period.
uh,
This is a period.
it's okay. It never feels too crowded.
Exactly. It never feels, again, pronunciation. It,
Never feels feels
no,
too crowded.
feels.
Feels
Feels
too
doesn't
crowded.
exist. And crowd is a group of people,
Okay.
but a place with a lot of people is
Yes, crowded.
crowded. Correct. So technically, it was all this section,
Okay. Yes.
and I agree. This sentence sounds very well. So what I suggest to you to copy the usage of even though. We don't normally use connectors like even though, although, unless, right? Which are very, very good B1 words that you should be using because they are connectors. And these connectors are very similar to use but, if, and. The words but, if, and are the most common. But words like even though, although, and unless, we normally don't use it. Oh, also the word as, for example. So these are more appropriate words for B1. Do you agree?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Take your notes. For you, Elena, what part of this text sounds very, very well to you?
For me,
Yes.
I like the part if I've always dreamed of seeing the Eiffel Tower.
Pronunciation. I've, not if.
I I've always dreamed of
See,
seeing, seeing the Eiffel Tower.
seeing, pronunciation.
Seeing,
Seeing, the Eiffel Tower, right? That is another very good observation. Not only useful words, but useful structures.
yes, the structure.
The use of structure 6, which is have plus past participle, to make a more specific sentence, right? It's right here. Right?
Yes, is a memory.
It's a good way to talk about this. When you are some students in this specific level forget to use structure 6. You know, when you are talking about your life, consider that very important. Rox, what part sounds very good to you?
Maybe walking through the streets of Kyoto feels like stepping back in time.
Which again contains the word feels. No?
Mhm.
And precisely, feels was one of our keywords. We have the verb walking. We start a sentence with a verb. Therefore, we are going to use an ing. No? In additional to this, we can also talk about, we can also talk about connectors that we normally don't use. For example, through, no? Walking through. In the example of Elena, we have the word walking along. These are other connectors that we should be using. Okay? Now, we have something cool. In the example that Rox said, we have phrasal verbs. Step back. Do you agree? Step back. Walking through the streets of Kyoto feels like stepping back in time. Which can replace words like walking or traveling, no? Take a note for your glossary. Step back. Only step. But this is a noun. We need the verb. Here it is. So lift your foot and move it in a particular direction. You can make a combination such as step forward, step aside, step over, step on. Oh, step back. Again. Does it make sense? So girls, you are going to take these notes that we just took. Let me put it in the back. And like this. And like this. And like this. I want you to give an analysis and select the words that you want to copy so you can, for homework, think about a model answer by yourself. And tomorrow you are going to speak using this model answer. So I am going to send you to your WhatsApp 7 o'clock the model answer for your analysis and the exercise. And tomorrow you are going to get 30 seconds to give me a model answer spoken, not writing, spoken. Okay?
I got it.
Okay, teacher.
All right, girls, let's practice your new vocabulary. We finished for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you.
Tomorrow, teacher.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Have a
See you
good
tomorrow,
night.
girls. Bye-bye.